What's up, everybody? Before I get stuck into today's topic, I just wanted to thank those out there who have provided me with some fantastic feedback on the first couple of vlogs that I've done. A lady at my office actually watched the vlog on leasing and has decided that she's going to go out and actually spend a little bit more to buy her dream car and lease it through the business. And another lady who watched a vlog where I addressed the difference between good debt and bad debt already had an investment portfolio but decided that she was going to go and borrow a little bit more money to endeavour to accelerate her wealth. So look, I'm not getting 1,000 views on these vlogs so far, but only 1 or 2 or 3 pieces of great feedback is enough to keep going. The last couple of vlogs that I have done have focused around monetary issues. But ultimately, my goal in life is to be successful, and I want that for everybody out there at the same time. The level of an individual's success in life should never be judged around how much money they've got in the bank at the end of the day or what car they've got sitting in the garage. Determining your ultimate success should always be around whether or not you have, first of all, absolutely tried your best at something, and second of all, do you believe that you have got the best out of yourself in whatever it is that you choose to do? The one thing that I have always strived for out of life is that whatever I choose to do, whatever I put my mind to, I'm going to give it 100% and give it everything I've got, because at the end of the day, I don't want to die wondering. Finding your passion in life is the number one priority in my opinion. I think too many people in this day and age settle for second best. The number one attribute you need to have is a belief in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else is going to believe in yourself. And after a few people telling you that that goal that you might have or that aspiration you might have is silly and stupid and you'll never get there, you're going to give up too easily. And at the end of the day, persistence and perseverance is what's going to get you to where you want to be. There are so many examples in life of people who have a great idea or who might be very talented in a particular area, but they don't see it through. And 20 years down the track, they might wake up and realise they've been working for a shitty company doing something that they hate doing 8 hours a day, 40 plus hours a week. And that is not what life's all about. Life's about experiencing, experimenting, finding that passion and following it through with motivation and ambition to be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. But one thing I see more and more of in life these days is this person who is constantly looking for someone else to provide the motivation and the passion for them to go out and to succeed. And at the end of the day, you're the only one that can do it. You're the one. The passion and the motivation, the determination needs to come from within. I mean, if you look over at this bookshelf over here, we've got Tony Robbins, we've got Richard Branson, we've got Tim Ferriss, Tools of Titans, we've even got Ronda Rousey down here. At the end of the day, there's a real danger that people can spend their whole lives just reading more and more books and paying more money for these motivational speaking sessions and walk away going, yeah, that was fantastic, I'm going to go and take over the world. And 5 minutes later, they're back where they started from. You can't teach that kind of stuff. You need to find it yourself. Find your passion. Forget about money. Money does not make you happy. Money gives you flexibility, it gives you choices, but money does not make you happy. I'm super late. Now I'm going to go straight to Margaret Court Arena here in Melbourne for the CrossFit Invitational. My very first vlog actually was CrossFit related. CrossFitters and CrossFit supporters are the most passionate, committed people on the planet, bar none. I've been doing CrossFit myself for about 10 years. To its core, I think it attracts those people, and not just attracts those people, but holds on to the people that deep down have something in them whereby they just want to get the absolute best out of themselves and try new things, learn new things. I mean, the one thing about CrossFit, as they say, constantly varied, that there's always something new. There's always a new movement, exercise, challenge that is absolutely humbling. And we're going to go and see the very best in the world compete today. Can't wait, and I look forward to showing you a bit of the footage. What you're about to see is some of the most dedicated athletes in the world, some of the most passionate people in the world around what they do. So finding your passion in life and dedicating everything you have to it. It's not just about making money and choosing things that are going to make you the most money, because CrossFit, most people might even know what CrossFit is who are listening to this. There's not a lot of money in it, purely because it's not a well-known sport and therefore doesn't attract the same level of sponsorship and money as some of the bigger sports in the world. It's a very young sport though, it's probably only about 12 to 15 years old. But the people who are in this stadium now, who are the very best in the world at what they do, dedicate countless hours, and I'm talking like 6 hours a day, 6 to 7 days a week, to achieve what they've achieved and get to where they want to be. So guys, I just got back from the CrossFit Invitational, and as I talked about this morning, having that motivation and having that passion and finding what it is that really sets you alight inside, and then going forth and giving it everything you got. Those CrossFitters are a perfect example of that. Passion plus hard work plus persistence will ultimately equal your success. Don't worry about intelligence and skill level, and there's plenty of people out there with all that, but there's very few people out there that have passion, are willing to put in the hard work and be persistent. And if you do that, I reckon we're all going to find true happiness. Thanks again for watching. Once again, if you like this video, be sure to like it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next week.